Hello, Americans, and other friends, subscribers around the world. Hey! Dog and the cat. Crazy. Oh, man, did he whoop your butt, dude? Okay. Did I say hello, Americans and other friends, subscribers around the world? My animals are going nuts. So this morning, as you can see, there's a little bit, just enough snow to agitate you. But it is snowing right now, slowly. It's supposed to hit pretty good tonight and tomorrow. That light's blinking, of course. So I'm getting some wood in over here. I put a pallet over here. I'm gonna do some kind of little cover there and get some up closer to the cabin. So I'm gonna change this battery. We'll check in a little while. Yes, sir. It's snowing again. Some up here. See, but I'm gonna stack some up here. Either I'm gonna slap together a little metal cover or whatever, but I might just throw some metal on it for now. Let's see what that brings, but I do need to cut a piece, cover up that hole so we don't get anything blowing in there. Today, need to do some seal. I actually need to pull this door off. Let's wait till it gets really cold outside before I pull the door off. But it's slipping the center because it's an old door, and the center of this is slipping down. And the only way that I can fix that is to pull the door over, flip it over, and then pound it back into place. Probably put some glue or pin nails or something in there to hold it into place. But that's going to be it's going to be a problem. They ain't quite a problem yet, but it could be a potential problem. They probably don't want to just sit and watch me stack wood. The one thing I do is I'm going to stack split stuff there, and then over to the side, which you can't really see, but I've got rounds that are still in the rounds, and that's what I like using for, throw them in during the day too, but at night, I've found that a full log just holds a better coal and lasts all night better than split wood. Anyway, man, I'm gonna work on some of this, and then we'll see what else comes of this snowy day. Alright, so we're gonna head out here. Miss Kitty's, you can see that window right there, and her desk, she's sitting right in there. And just a minute ago, out of the corner, she's doing work on her computer, so she's looking in the windows like here, and she sees something black out behind the Ford out here, playing around, and she thought to herself, oh, Kai's out playing out in the drive out there playing. And about then, right under her chair, Kai does a big, and she thought, holy crap, it's Babe. And whatever it was, could have been a small bear, could have been just some stray. We don't get a ton of stray dogs and stuff around here, but we do have some, I don't think that because we got this place that's down below us a ways, and I don't know if you hear them in the background every once in a while. Now you'll hear dog, man, they got some barking dogs. I don't know if it's new tenants in there. It's a rental. I don't know if it's new tenants in there or they just got dogs. But, man, they bark a lot. And then we do have the folks above us that built the new house. They got a couple dogs, but he pretty much keeps restraint on him. Ooh, man, I almost ate it. And she said he headed down into the... into the tulies down here. It's pretty dang thick down there. Pretty darn thick. just steep enough and slick enough to break your hindquarters. See, this right in here, this thicket. When the bear killed my goats, he was right here. It's not a lot of, not really enough snow to really track it, see any prints or anything. Yeah, that bear, when he killed the goats and I came out here in my skivvies, he was right there. I was right here. I miss them two fellers. I ain't seeing nothing, man. I ain't seeing nothing, but it's been cool to catch something on. Turn this off, stroll over here, and if I see something, hopefully I get the camera on. Alright, man, crazy. Sorry, listening to this.
And we will be finding individual creators.
Fy Nyth.
Just set up an LLC.
She's a great gal. I've been subscribed to her for some time. She's a tiny home channel, and she's actually doing this. If I remember, I'll put the link in below. But this, if you can see this, but she's doing a thing, and it's on that COPA fines, what the FTC said publicly, and how this affects YouTube creators. And so any of y'all that watch out there and stuff, this has, I'm not gonna get all into it. I don't know all the facts, man. Man, thank you so much to her for putting this this out here, because I've done a little bit of reading, and of course it gets pretty technical, but man, she's been putting a lot of time and effort into that, so that I thank you very much for that. So I'm listening to this while I'm stacking the wood. But anyway, man, so make sure you check, especially if you're a creator and stuff, check that out, because there's some changes coming along. My videos, I actually just put that they're, which bums me out, because I have a lot of, we have a lot of kids and stuff, and that's why I always try, if I do happen to slip out a cuss word or something, I'll put a warning, because I tried, man, this, I've tried to make this family friendly. I've said in the beginning when I started doing these videos that we're making these for our grandkids and our kids, and some of the stories I tell. Did I ever think when I started making these and stuff that I was going to be doing them 7 years later? Oh, heck no. And it's turned into a whole thing, but so we'll see what plays out. I'm going to finish listening to this later, but so if you are making videos, man, check into that. Just like she said, I mean, if this all, if YouTube, I make pennies. She's got more subs, I think, than I do, but, and it ain't her full-time gig either. She talks about how, if it went away, just like with us, other than I'd miss a lot of the people, and some of us would stay in contact if we stopped doing videos. But, I enjoy putting it out there. I enjoy all the people I've met along the way and stuff, so I guess we'll see I guess December 9th is when some of it goes, man. Like I said, I don't want to sit here and talk about it too long, because I really don't know all that much, but she's putting me in on a lot, and she talks my language too, so I like that. Anyway, you can't really see. I guess we can show what I'm doing. But she's got a little homestead channel. If I remember, I'll put her link down there. So I'm stacking up some, probably yelling into this thing. Stacking up some wood right here, so it's right outside the door. Obviously, this roof will dump, so I'm going to either put a little, I may end up just making a little frame with some metal over it temporarily, because usually I put it over here. I usually have this for my one that's close to the side door here, but a friend of mine gave me that old kindling thing, which is not a very good place for it, but I don't want it getting all wet because, man, it came out of my old cabin. Look at that thing, man. It's so cool. A little wood box. And so I ended up needing, first I was going to put it out on the front porch and everything, and then I thought, man, that ain't worth a diddly. I want it out here. Man, especially when it's cold, man. I just want to open the door and grab a piece of wood and go back inside. So you missed, man. I almost went in and grabbed the camera just a minute ago. This, you know, like I've said a zillion times in Idaho, man, if you don't like the weather, just wait a few minutes, man, because we get all 4 seasons in one day. And this morning it was snowing small. Then the sun came out. And then the clouds moved back in. Temps went up. Temps are back down now. Just a minute ago, before I grabbed this camera, man, we had probably quarter-sized snowflakes coming down pretty heavy. That little skiff that was out here this morning is gone. Man, if it was like this all winter, dude, I'd be digging that, man. But definitely comment we're under, unless it's changed. I haven't looked at the... Used to do that with Canyon, you know, that's what the spirit guides are raving. If you have listened or watched our videos, I used to have actually I didn't have him, he had me, but I had I've told the story before about the Creed Indian telling me my spirit guide was a crow, and then 3 days later ended up with this raven that came along, and then you know, he was my friend, man. I was his human. He wasn't mine, I was his. And the most wonderful experience for my kids, everything, man. I can remember one time, we're up there and we were on, Miss Kitty didn't know the name of we were up catching catfish and stuff in Oregon. We were in the motorhome days. And man, it'll stay in my mind forever. His car, it was kind of a misty, you know, up on top of this thing, man, all woodsy and kind of misty, and cars walking across this field, and you hear, Canyon was his name. You hear Canyon, and he flies up, and Car says, come on, Canyon, puts her arm out, and that bird, you know, Canyon lands on her shoulder, and they walk on down to the creek, man. It was so cool to watch. But I could get him, man. He'd fly down canyons and come up and, you know, just land on my arm. He was amazing, man. Amazing bird, amazing experience, man. My spirit guide. But, then one time, I've told the story too before, man. Sorry, I got to always got to have a story, man. So one time, man, I'm up there. We're outside Sumter, Oregon. Up there getting ready for the big flea market up there. And I'm down cleaning some fish, you know, down by the creek. And, man, I hear Canyon. Man, and he is, rah, 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 rah. And I look down the creek, you know, and it's all wooded. And, you know, just the gap of the creek, you know, mountain river. It's not a creek, a river. Actually, I think it's called Granite Creek, so never mind. But so it is a creek, but a wide, you know, pretty good size one. And man, I look down there, and here comes Canyon, man, and he is just whooping it, man, as fast as he can. And he's flying like that, and he's flying straight towards me, you know, and I'm all squatted down cleaning fish. And I mean, this bird is coming at me dead on, man, and I just put my arm up like this, and he latches onto my arm. And boom, he hits my arm like this, and I look up, and there, man, probably 5 feet or 6 feet from my face is this hawk, man, and he's backpedaling like this at me, man. Ryder's right there, and I'm just like, ah. Man, I'm telling you, I could sit here and tell you stories on Canyon all day, man. And I put some, you know, actually, I'll look and see. I don't know if I've got a picture on the, I'll try to put a picture of old Canyon in there right here. So, dude, he was my pal, man. My best friend. Anyways, I'm gonna keep stacking this. I'm just going to go right up to this 2x4 here for now. Pull down Miss Kitty's dragonfly, and then I want to fill that space in, and then I'll probably go ahead and go on up, and then I gotta decide what I want to do for covering it. I ain't, too concerned. Like I said, I haven't even looked at the weather, man. Right now it's sunny. It's cold out here, but sunny. Let's see. Just because people always ask me, which I don't know how accurate these are. I got a thermometer right here. Yeah, right now it's saying it's 31 degrees right now out here. Let me look. Yeah, this is showing, mine's showing about 35. And then, yeah, so, oh wait, severe warning. It is supposed to start snowing about 2 a.m. Oh, I am so excited. And then it's tomorrow. It's supposed to, it's supposed to pretty much snow tomorrow all day. So, they pile up, man. Life in the mountains, baby. Life in the mountains. I wouldn't give up being a mountain person for nothing. I love my little hillbilly life. So, I'm going to keep stocking up this, and we will show whatever the heck crazy and fun things we decide to do here in a bit. Alright, man. I just came out getting ready to, obviously still stacking wood now the sun's out. Oh, look at that, man. It's getting ready to go behind again. You missed another snowstorm. Telling you, man, I'm getting all the seasons. In a few minutes, man, I might be out here my cutoffs, my D's Dukes. Went in, I warmed up the green bean because we were going to run down to the post office, and Kitty had called PayPal, and the first message she gets on PayPal is, you're a referred or whatever, basically you're special customer, so you're priority. When I was in there last minute ago, she said, I had to turn the truck off because I've been on hold with PayPal to talk to them, and I went in there to check and see, and had to turn the green bean off because I said, well, how long you been waiting? Because the music's still playing. She's waiting to talk to him, and it had been 59 minutes and 44 seconds. I guess that's what being getting to your priority means. Anyway, as you can see, man, that's pretty much the extent of today. As soon as she's done talking to PayPal, we're going to run to the post office. We are going to swing by and try to do a little treasure hunting. If we score a few things, man, that feels good. If we score a few things, then I'll probably do a Mountain Junkers video. I went in there, and hopefully the pictures, everything works with the new computer to get the pictures of, if you would have seen them already. And then, of course, once I get in there looking at those pictures, then I start grabbing other ones, and I'll have to do a video and talk about the motorhome days and show some pictures of old Red and all of us back in the day, man. It's been a long time since then. 20-something years. Other than that, man, is what we got going on for today. I'm going to finish up stacking what split wood I got, and then probably won't split none today, but I'll get that stacked and get some covers over it and get ready for that big snowstorm that's supposed to be coming this evening and tomorrow, and then you'll get to see that, and I should be a real happy hillbilly. So other than that, man, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Oh, and I was going to bring it out. I forgot to grab it. But that cowboy hat that I have on auction that's been getting some bids on it and stuff ends tomorrow. So if you're wanting one of mine, that's one that I've actually wore. It's in the videos, everything. I think I even shaped it on eBay. So make sure you get over there and check that out because it ends tomorrow. And check out, I went through this morning and lowered the prices on a bunch of stuff instead of doing a sell. I just brought some prices down. If you see something you're interested, don't be scared to make offers, man. And so check out the links below. Check out the eBay store. It helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning, the propane tanks full, and helps the videos keep coming. And let me think, make sure I got everything said. And good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise, we'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.